Marks. Those are new. Oh, I shouldn't expect anything else, but what I expect.
It's not fun if I don't complain about it.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
Okay, well, like that, I feel like if you go close to me, probably get a sense of what happens to me, then the sense to come to me. That's what gets annoying.
Okay, the fact that you can do that makes you incredibly awesome.
Right.
Don't worry, I won't like to smoke it.
No.
Well, I'm gonna meander. I'll catch up with you later, Pete. It was nice to meet you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Keep on enjoying the world from that angle.
Yeah. Imagine being able to be upside down. I'm too heavy for that.
Maybe lose weight.
I mean, I'm sorry if I'm just tall and muscly, okay? It's not that simple to just lose weight.
Hard to tell.
Fair. I can, I guess? I don't know.
One radio should be fine then.
There you go.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's try that.
Tough for me to tell what people are around me. It's, you know, my sense of feeling isn't exactly my thing.
I will get tweeted. I will do it. Spiritual awareness.
What? What? What the hell are you talking about, Toronto?
You say the most random of things sometimes.
Did you not see the fucking duck dude person?
Who? Who? No.
Guy with a duck head.
No, I have not. What?
Are you speaking?
I don't know. Well, maybe somewhere else we just didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know. There's a wasp person, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Okay, no, what's this duck?
And I know it's not. Thank you. Is there a problem with there being a duck person? I don't know. I know.
Yeah, no, they're not. But you saw a person with a duck head. Yo. Okay, and no one else saw. Also, it has to regrow, yes. Hey.
Yeah, the fire.
Burn.
Oh, is that why?
Yes.
Okay.
Seriously?
Do you know what happens when plants catch on fire? They burn.
Well, not all of them. Depends on how much water content they have.
Until it dries up and then burns.
Okay, yes,
Right.
but what? Have you not been watering your farm enough? You need to water
I have been, but what you're under, like, a flamethrower, effectively.
Maybe like you're touching or something.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Bar's open now.
There must be some kind of way out of here. Put your guide to the
By the way,
The cans are decompressed. They have very little air in them, so be careful when you open them.
Give me the can.
Here's the can.
Pleasure doing business. Also, you have a strange doll next to you.
I mean, is it a
Not
doll?
that thing, that thing.
appreciate the little things.
What the?
Yes, there's a slight problem with you being worried about
thing
me
alive? I
vomiting
think I'm
on you
looking up.
right now.
Why is that a problem?
I have a fucking helmet on. How about I puke on you?
Oh, sorry. Look, I'm legs. I haven't.
Yeah, as a wasp not be.
Is the bar open?
Why are you so fucking tall?
Bar is open. Come on in. I know you want your good spirits.
Yes, please. I have enough to pay for it this time.
You know what? Why do I fucking question things anymore?
Slowly getting more money. Slowly. The funny potion will still always be worth it, though.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, I don't know if I've ever asked your name. It honestly escapes me if I've actually asked your name before.
Elric.
Elric, right. Well, thank you, Elric.
No problem. Make sure I hit the stool will not fall on my ass. Ugh. Anything interesting on Metagram going on? that one again later once. Oh, good little guy, just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, it's been a fun couple of days.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
What's that thing?
It's my little guy. It's cotton meat.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Mind helping me get the crate? Yeah, just like
Yeah,
how long
sure.
ago so I get there. Thank you.
No,
Or you got it.
We're
All right.
the soccer hooligans right now?
Wait.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chaz.
Beast.
I think that means somebody already got it. Well, if you think you should come talk to me, you're more than welcome to send it my way.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out of my way.
Already then?
I see it also like stacking. Is this one of the Pokemon things?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, mine also likes stacking things. I've come to realize that.
I will keep this in mind. Maybe I'll get some like block or something I can at the apartment I can mess with.
Mine mainly stacks plushies I have around the house. Well, apartment. It's better than what they used to do to them. They thought they were the Pokemon.
Wow.
You want to keep sitting down?
Nah, I'll stand up.
Okay, I would offer to just get my own and pay you. But this works.
Yes, I appreciate the offer, but yeah.
Oh. Put the gun down. There you go.
Thank you.
I reckon I'm gonna take second shift.
Sounds good.
Mind if I give yours a puffin?
Absolutely, go for it.
Puffin. Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. You know how to make pastries, right?
Sorry to hear that, Anime. I find it difficult to type back to you because my hands do the obvious break thing, so
Okay, I'll show you one day.
scared to type while I'm in roleplay. So I'll talk to you in the chat for now.
Yeah, I'm planning on heading to our.
Sorry to hear that.
Aquarium,
Maybe check.
Later today.
I know you have a mirror in your room. Check to make sure that's like shifted slightly, because that could break stuff.
Some resources.
Break tracking.
Hmm. Yeah, if anything, I always recommend keeping a few Pokeballs just in case if there's anyone, or and a couple potions.
Mm-hmm. So make sure to grab those.
I'm sure you'll be able to troubleshoot it, and if not, it's fine.
Pokeballs are actually important as well, so if there's any Pokemon,
It's only one day
or
out of many.
Mm.
you can talk to them, and it's a safe way to transport them.
And you can just we can just release them.
And you can release them
afterwards
too.
if they don't want to stick around. Yeah.
Yeah, most
That
of
makes
them
sense.
are actually kind of intelligent, so like they're not just they can sense emotions. Yeah, they can do that, but they actually have intelligence.
I can believe it.
Contrary to most people think.
They do like scritches.
So, actually, it brings up a good question. How do you two meet?
It was just kind of I was just kind of wandering around a little bit for some of my deliveries, and little guy happened to see the little guy also just kind of wandering. I was like, oh hey, I remember you handed me the Pokeball, and I was like, oh wait, this is one of those like Pokemon things, and so I was like, hey little guy, you want to just kind of talk to it for a little bit? He's like, hey, you want to come along with me? And little guy agreed, and now we're just chilling together.
Nice. Yeah, Pokemons are some of the, if not the best travel companions.
I believe it. It actually made my scrap run a lot easier just to have the little guy with me.
Do they have a name or?
I haven't given him a nickname, just calling him Codney, and little guy.
Some trainers don't. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Already
So
worked
what
up. I hate this.
What happened to your...
Burnt.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. The thing you will learn. Fire is super effective against grass.
Who would have thought?
Makes sense.
Oh, Matthew, when did you get here?
Just now.
Hello there.
It's like how lightning's super effective against flying types.
I mean, loads of things are effective against flying things. Bullets.
This all makes sense. This all making sense now.
Yeah, but you're good against like fighting type, which is funny. Always such a funny interaction.
Well, how can you hit what that's like?
It's not. No, you can continue with the conversation. Just there's something. I get shot.
Yeah, we already know.
Oh, okay, you guys know?
I don't.
I knew, yeah. They came here yesterday and
Was
talked
it in the
about
mega building?
No, it's they went to some whisperer place. On their own fault.
I
So it was
know
like a
really
couple
the
days
details,
ago?
I just want to ask Whispers about it. Because I was just
Oh,
told this.
they already chatted. They already chatted. They talked about it yesterday.
Wow, so, yeah.
You talked to Lucky then?
Yeah, and Lucky
I
knew
want to
nothing
talk to
about
Lucky
it.
about it.
Apparently you already talked to Lucky about it, so what was the...
He knew nothing about it, he was confused.
So you'll need to find another one.
Yeah, I know Cassie went with a group of them all to D0. As well as Maz showed up and hung with
Here's the
them.
thing is,
Bienvenido.
As well as I know there was a couple, what are those?
Yep.
The
I
corporate
mean, this is
people
neutral
thing.
ground, they didn't shoot him here.
Oh, the
so-
Kaijin people.
Kaijin, that's what they're called. Yeah, I know they were there as well. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if any other random gang showed up.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying this because you know, people are talking about retaliating. So.
It's neutral
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
I mean, if they went and got shot not on meteorite grounds, that's their own fault, right?
That Kaijin yours? Yes, the Kaijin's mine. If it's Bravo crew, that's nothing to do with the meat rack. If
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest
If they
going
want to
against
retaliate, that's them. On them.
That's on them. I wouldn't suggest it because then you bring they're. It's,
Yeah, they did go to D0,
It's
which
just-
is just a bad idea in general.
Yeah.
She's used to be from D0, so there might be something there, but I don't know. She doesn't talk about it too much.
I know she had
Also,
bad blood with
Coffee or anything?
Wait, this happened in
Something like that?
D0, so
I'll take a coffee.
Yeah, it's nothing to
like
do with
this
us.
Italian her actually.
Also,
Well, yeah, especially knowing
I
her
like whiskey in my
background. Yeah, no.
coffee.
Exactly, knowing her background. Yeah.
I like whiskey in my coffee.
That's like the worst idea you could do.
One.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I need to know this to someone else. I need to remind someone of that. Goddamn.
No, that's good. Just a nice little shot of whiskey in my coffee, and we're good. Thanks.
No problem.
It's almost like if
One
you do
step
stuff
at a
outside
time.
and you reckon
Anime.
it won't affect us, you know? If you go and do something stupid,
Yeah, if you're gonna do anything, do it out of the street, and if anything, do it out of the bubble.
oh, that's the thing. They got shot out. They got shot not on meteorite ground. So
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general. Like if someone does something
Yeah.
outside, settle it outside.
yeah, it's not on
Well,
liability.
that's what
no
they're
offense.
settling it by retaliating. They probably go to D0 and
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
If they retaliate not on this area, then,
Well,
yeah,
that's
fair game.
that's the information we don't know is where they're retaliating. If it's in here, then that's a problem. But if it's out there, that's fine.
I hope they would be smart enough not to do it around here, because again, this is neutral
Yeah.
ground.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
If they go
You
to D0, that's
underestimate the
fine.
average intelligence.
We could hope.
I mean, they did pretty well last week. You know, when Lucky calmed those guys down before anything happened in Platoon.
But I was finding a point to ask. Are we talking about what happened last Saturday or did something new happen?
Oh,
Something
something
new.
new.
Ah.
Something happened last Saturday.
I see.
At this point, it sucks.
I'd
Unfortunate.
say if they actually cause some shit, we kick both of them out. I'm sick and tired of dealing with them.
Yeah, I mean, if they cause shit on our turf, then yeah, I agree with you. If they do it outside, then, you know, it's fair game. As long as they don't bring their issues back here.
Well, hopefully neither of them will start shit, because they'll, you know, adhere to the neutral ground, but we'll have to see. Again, retaliation sounds more like they're going to do it outside of the rack. If they do it in either A, in the mega building, or B, just even in D0, that's not our problem. If they bring it here, that's where the issue
Honestly, I'd say not even in the mega build, not even in the bubble.
If they could do it outside the immediate area, yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
then
lovely.
that's fine. Yeah, no. Yeah, we need to start thinking of the bubble.
You need to put your foot down as well.
That's what I've been telling
Okay, what did you
Yemsky.
Yeah.
Can't please everyone, sadly. If we could, they'd be the perfect place.
I've been telling
Yeah, then
Yemsky we need a heavy but firm hand on things around here.
You need to have a balance. If you have too heavy of a hand, nobody's
You need a
want to come.
balance.
If you have too light of a hand, people will push you around. You have to have a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it was only just Frank who's mad.
I need an
Not the Tigers as a
understandable
whole.
way.
It's just Frank.
Which makes sense considering Frank's the one that caused the issue.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, even Maz was acting like a good citizen during that
I've noticed
incident.
Maz
It was
has been
crazy.
a bit more, like, cooperative. Oh, which is a good thing, I guess.
The world has turned upside down, left, right, and center, and I'm pretty sure another fucking gorilla died because of that started it all.
Bro.
You know how they say all
Hey.
the bad shit happened because of
Hello,
one
hello.
gorilla named Harambe
do you have
decided
water?
to get killed?
We do, yeah. It does cost 4 credits because of the filter, but if you're fine with that.
Yeah, sure. How much?
4 credits for each class. You want 1, 2?
1.
I'm busy
one glass of water
training
coming up.
the guards are gonna have at the warehouse.
I mean, you don't have to. I can take care of the payment.
What? You're having actual guards?
I mean, we got a lot of people.
I got a
over
few
there now.
bucks.
Oh, alright, well, you know what?
Don't mind
One
that.
glass of water.
I'm gonna have people man the walls. And
Thanks.
stuff, you know?
Here.
Especially when what the fuck's in
Thank you.
Joshua at the moment. You got the gangs, the cultists, the fucking Skaven now.
Continue the work in the streets then.
I've organised a watch. Don't worry, I won't.
Legally distinct Ratmen. The S word was not said.
Well,
I swear.
really trying
The
to
legally
get
distinct
get
Ratmen.
credits and stuff. At least have a place to live in.
Well, maybe we could check it.
Either way, has there been any progress with trying to actually fix the Geiger situation?
Might not be bad
Yeah,
to
we're
ask
working
the
on it.
shops around town.
Little guy, you want anything?
I can't really talk much else about it. It's private.
I'm still not sure if it can
It
speak.
doesn't involve the rack.
It's been following me around. Have you seen it before?
Our people are doing.
This is the first time I've seen it, so yeah, no.
I want something to eat. Do you have something?
Yeah, we have food.
Menu-wise?
Yeah, let's say food. Yeah, these would be the
Yeah,
two
those
food
two.
menus.
Well, all
Yeah,
three of
these-
them have food on it.
True, yeah, but these have like the most accessible like snacks. and
Elric!
stuff. Huh? What?
Elric, what did you do? Meet me in the back. Jesus
Oh.
Christ,
Don't meet
Elric.
him in the back. I'm your boss, not his.
Nathiel, you stay here. I'm your
You sit your ass down.
Point what you want.
And you sit your ass down.
I'm gonna just.
Don't go with the menu.
Watch
Yeah,
it.
man.
Just
No, I'm not
point what you
working.
want.
You know what?
Ski.
No, stay there. This is a private conversation. Keep your poking.
Boy, that would be funny. I should probably get back.
Chicken and rice?
It's gonna be fine, anime.
Can't even see from here. Can you get closer?
Take the day off.
Oh, I'm on it.
You can always just mod for me.
It was
Jed's just busy.
Tokoyaki.
It's gonna be fine.
Right?
Oh my god, boss
Tokoyaki?
I mean, Elric Hamsky just
Would it help if you had fingers?
No, smash it.
Yeah,
there you
it
go, you got
would.
free shifts. Jump in. Is he banned?
Okay, let me just say.
Even holding
You,
them
you
As
want
far as I know, no.
noodles?
No, I got unbanned. I talked to someone and apologized.
Okay, what do you want?
Oh,
I
Oh, wait, yeah,
Wait,
didn't you
did
try
it
and get
just-
some more?
That's a rule.
okay. What's?
He's trying to give
apologize.
someone
I apologize.
Formatting myself.
I didn't try and give
Yeah,
anyone drugs.
just a misunderstanding, but it gets sorted out.
Oh, you
so
actually
yeah,
did
all good.
something bad? Or was you just
Minor thing, he blew it up a little bit. Again, just a slap on the wrist. It was all good.
Alright. Then center yourself, anime. Center yourself and slowly patch out all the bugs. You got this.
Wait, you actually gave it to me? Thank you. Bye.
Don't forget you have to pay.
No, it's a favor. It's fine.
Ready to pay for it.
Thank you.
It's a favor.
Nice day.
Okay.
It's okay. He's good for it. He's my friend.
What?
Yeah, I already put the money in the till.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Hey, sorry. The little thing wants popcorn sauce.
Okay, popcorn sauce, easy enough. It has credits, or you want you paying for it?
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Okay. Be with you in a moment.
And don't emotionally devastate yourself over this. Bejeebus Cruist.
There you go, little guy.
Here.
5 credits.
Because you know if you do that, then it gets me going. Anime, don't curl your knee. You need that.
Bit of a random question. Do you by
You need that
chance
to
have
live
any
comfortably.
spare cans anywhere that you're not using or don't plan to use?
I could probably dig out a waffle.
Do you remember
can
how
from the
long you've been
recycle.
like in the streets without like anyone?
Okay.
Oh, you just have them in the garbage.
I'd say about.
Yeah, or we recycle them type of thing, but yeah.
3 weeks to a month.
I'll just look in there then. Thank you.
Jeez.
No problem.
So fairly recent.
Interesting. That's a new one.
We have people scrounge around for stuff all the time, so cans not that weird.
I was surprised too.
Yeah, I mean, chargers in a can. Huh?
He actually sold us a charger.
Have you tried fixing your play space settings manually? With the VR settings?
No, don't even ask. I don't even know.
Well, shit. I don't know, maybe something just broke and it needs like time to chill out or something. I don't know how to help you. Sorry.
You done with the food?
Really, it is a bizarre.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, let's take our leave.
Very well.
Have a good one. Welcome to the meat rack.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Enjoy your temporary stay. For the afternoon.
Likewise.
A lot more interesting faces. Good to see.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to have new patrons around.
Hmm. Yeah, you can have the class back. I've been done with it for a while.
Sounds good.
I'm just here for the company now at this point.
Fair enough. I'm glad I can be good company.
I try to get along with all the bar staff.
We're good people.
You do your best. Alright. Just don't be down in the dumps once you get in here. Because it's gonna break your experience and mood even worse. So just roll with them punches. Alright, I'm gonna go pick you up from school, Anime, okay? I'm picking you up from school.
Hi there. Hello.
Sorry, I'm not tall enough, am I?
It's all good.
Do you have water? How much would it be for water?
For you're looking for water? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's 4 credits a glass because of the filtering.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 you said?
Yep, 4.
Okay. There you go. I got it.
Okay, 1 water coming up.
I will return shortly. After you, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Just oh, red eyes. Never stop being you.
I get that a lot, don't worry.
I don't wanna be here and deal with shit today. I just wanted to
Okay.
pat me. Now I can't even
You want to be what?
pat me. I wanted to be a little Pokemon.
Oh. Something happened?
It's not that bad.
It's worse when I sit because I can't place myself up. So I'm just gonna be like really close to the ground and in whatever chair I sit in.
It's fine.
Not really, because that's how I rest my knee in RP. So I'm gonna try and bullshit it.
I just won't point it out, and then no one else should point it out. It's Scott, you
Wait,
can't
now I'm gonna
handle
try
it.
and bullshit it by chair.
Yeah, that's just fine, you just gotta scoot forward a bit. It's fine. Anime now, don't die.
I'm good. I didn't die.
Okay. Are you ready for the adventures?
Oh, why is the music so loud?
Let's go.
Yeah, OVR's been having this problem, so I'm not as
They will get in trouble.
Hold on.
Some stuff got retconned involving that, and we're not sure what the exact ruling on what's going on is.
I don't know what is wrong with my OVR, but it's been doing this.
We love having new retcons. It's great when that.
So, I scared someone today.
How did you scare someone?
First off, reminder, your voice doesn't seem to be correct. I know you'll bite at yourself later for that.
Why is everything breaking?
I don't think you just turned it on, that's all.
It is on.
Okay, maybe I missed it. Either way. I can't tell. Either way, though. Past that.
Oh, I turned it on. What the fuck?
Past that. Let's just keep walking. Yes, I scared someone walking back to grab you. Because they rounded the corner right when I was in the dark spot, so all they saw was my glowing red eyes. And I gave them like a small heart attack.
You weren't messing with the Dark Eight or whoever the shit. You're not becoming Ethan, are you?
Went through the contamination and eventually everything's gonna be gone.
I see. How the hell did you get yourself involved in that?
So...
You want me to bring you anything out?
Kind of at the beginning of my time here at the rack, I got cursed.
She's a bit preoccupied at the moment.
And I got taken away so that it wouldn't.
Fair enough.
By some
He asked you a question if you wanted anything.
And I was
No, I'm
gone
good.
for a very long
Okay.
time in my perspective. And Lion, Ethan and Jameson were the ones that got me back and brought me home. And they did so through great pain of their own and risk of themselves. So when Ethan came to me and said he needed help, I did not hesitate because he already saved me and brought me home once. It was time for me to return the favor.
I see. That's where he's been all this time.
He's back. He's still healing. But he's doing better, and we were successful. Also, Ludric was for some reason there as well. I don't know why. We saved him too. We did good. Although one of us was hurt. Like they are fixing him now, but someone got gravely injured. Worse than me. Like they could no longer be, but they're fixing that. So I think we did good. Is there anyone in the bar?
Well, I am.
Then I will sit out here for a small while. Yorick, you don't mind, do you?
Do
Yeah,
you want me to
sure.
grab? Do you want me to grab you something and bring it out?
No, I came over here just to make it over here. It's kind of one of my goals, to make it to the bar and back.
I see. I got you.
Well,
got you.
you've made it, that's for sure.
Congratulations.
How are you guys all doing?
So far, so good.
That's good.
I'm still alive, so I'm pissing someone off.
Oh, really?
There are plenty of people who live despite existence or others. As long as it keeps you alive, I don't see what's wrong with that.
Look, I'm not going away anytime soon until all my fucking jobs.
We're better off if you stick around, Yorick. I think you know that.
Oh, trust me, I know. Besides, someone's going to keep this place from catching on fire.
And why not you?
I have this bucket. I don't even have water.
Well,
I'm sure you can steal
figure something out.
water inside of the bar, right? I mean...
I have no actual bucket.
Okay.
I think it's a metaphorical bucket.
You just don't have it on you.
So what you're saying is you have a plan, just not the means.
Metaphorical bucket.
Pretty much, and there's from my perspective, a fire pretty much all around me. With a new one popping up every other week or so.
Hello,
Yeah.
with bottles.
Hello.
Okay.
Well...
I mean, if we're speaking on metaphors, my life is on fire every day.
There might be a means, but
Need to find some
let's
water.
just say I'm going to have to make a deal with a devil.
I'll be good.
I highly suggest you don't do that. They're not very nice.
At least I'll let you know if I need any water, and then I'll be happy to get some.
Trust me.
Are we talking literal devil, or are we talking like metaphorical devil?
Metaphorical.
Neither. Choose neither.
Let's just say it's one that comes down here every so often and flaunts about.
Why don't instead of you do that, you find an angel, like a nice person. Make a deal with them.
What sort
There are
of
things to make deals with.
entail?
Unfortunately, they won't have the knowledge to find the thing that I'm looking for.
What are you looking for?
Let's just say something beyond the crossroads.
Look, I made it all the way here.
Very neon wigs. I like those.
It's a Privyet powder. How you doing?
No wings. Chillin'. I inquire a smoothie. Haven't had one in forever.
I was going to say, I was going to ask if you wanted a strawberry smoothie.
Yes.
Wait, you sell
would like one.
smoothies? Oh,
Yeah,
I gotta get
and
it.
they're delicious.
But
Okay, I need a load of this.
I'm going to say this. It's something that Marge has been looking for, and I much would rather if it not get into her hands.
I thought the angry lady was a good person.
I honestly thought everyone would be sitting inside.
A good person.
Well, everyone was
doesn't
sitting
willingly
outside when we got here,
sacrifice
so.
people for small bits of personal gain.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I did what I did. And you saw what happened.
Walk
That
around?
is not a nice person.
You wanna walk
A nice
around?
person doesn't go to a child and threaten to kill them.
Yes, why not?
I think that you will do your best, but please be careful. Devil deals are nothing to snide at.
I know. I have come to terms that what plan that I want to enact is a bit of a gamble, and people are not going to like me for it.
You were asking them to run into your
gave me one earlier! How do you not remember what a fist bump is?
You were talking about the shirt, and then you said, what the fuck? Look at this.
Not many of the faces I recognize are here today. So depending, we might cut things short if that's okay with you. Not too soon, but you know. It's fine.
That'd be the worst, honestly.
Well, I can imagine worse things than being part of a car, but...
Okay, so you know Indigo, right? About to blow your mind, okay? Yeah.
So you know that Indigo is a toon. He is from the toon dimension, okay? Now, I don't know the science behind it, I don't know what has happened, but if there is a dimension for toons to be able to exist, live their little TV lives, and then eventually come here, there is to be a belief that there is a dimension for video game characters, there is a dimension for characters from manga, there is a dimension
Oh,
for
we're talking about this. This is a good one.
there's a dimension for characters from all over, and for some reason,
I like philosophy.
here.
So what you're telling me is Indigo is a supervillain from another dimension who created Mario and Luigi and then set them loose on the planet.
No, Indigo is a
I enjoy when people talk about the melting pot theory. It's very interesting to see the takes on it.
Alright, I don't know, I blame you for my fussing, just so you know.
Like, I helped you pass them to the next life.
Have I seen you somewhere before?
Wish I was meditating.
Have I seen you somewhere before? They're familiar.
Dragonspire, anywhere like that?
Right, you were in... I've seen your Asher, but I thought you were dead.
My hair was kind of like just right, and like
What do you mean?
my bandages were on.
Is that... Maybe it's just a similar armor. I could have mistaken I saw a statue of you. Maybe I'm just wrong. Similar armor, maybe.
I think you have the wrong person.
My apologies then.
Not really.
They closed off the Hall of Heroes so long ago, I forgot 'em. Still an upsetting thing.
I have a scar that almost cut my shoulder off.
People can't follow simple rules, it
Shame I
seems.
never got to go in there.
People just broke the one rule and they're like, it's a whole thing. I won't get into it.
Alright.
You know, sometimes I've genuinely thought whenever I've seen you not wearing your armor of I've wanted to do that meme where someone walks up next to you and says, "Oh man, I made a mess. I need like a handkerchief or something," and then just grabbing like the back of your shirt and just like ripping it off and be like, "Here you go."
This is why I wear armor.
I think it'd be funny.
Goodbye, Hamburglar. You should have seen his old uniform before.
No, don't work.
Now I am somewhat curious in going on to the conversation about the melting pot theory with Mr. C4. I would like to see what he has to say.
No one should be trying. That'd be problematic.
I mean, all it is factual. Hello again, people.
Faction versus fiction. Or a mix of both, maybe.
In this world, you can't even believe which one's fiction or none.
By all technicality, we're all fiction.
Technically, yes.
By the way, gym's open for use if you guys wanna.
Alright, Mr. C4, you've gotten me curious. I heard you talking about the melting pot theory. As I was walking up.
Melting pot theory?
Yes, the melting pot theory.
Well, I mean,
When you were talking about Bowser.
Oh, well, I mean, it only... I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it, and I haven't really looked into it too deep, but just the only way that I could get my mind to not shatter under the idea that I was stuck in the Matrix or something was that if a cartoon man can be from a cartoon dimension, there has to be some kind of dimension for, like, video game characters, or maybe they have their own dimension, or people from books or stories and stuff. I don't know, but for some reason they end up here. I have no idea why.
I just like to hear philosophy.
The Metaverse is sort of a weird conjoining of a lot of different timelines and alternate universes.
Yeah. Timelines, yeah, that's a big one, cause I've seen like knights come over, I've seen like mages and stuff. The world itself is kind of confusing because if I go flying from here and I go flying probably in that direction for like maybe about 2 hours, I might fly over a kingdom, and that's confusing. That doesn't make any sense.
Through a portal and you see something more futuristic.
There's also an individual here that has a cat helmet sort of a dealio that says that he is from the future.
Huh.
It's even more confusing. You know what I mean? See? I don't know.
Never truly know what to believe.
If I'm remembering history correctly, time magic made the world fucked up, and that's why there are so many different timelines and alternate universes clashing in together.
I could see it.
And that's why it's illegal.
Yes, that's why it's illegal.
And that's why it's illegal.
Well, it doesn't stop some people from
Gravity stuff still
squeezing it
fucking
in.
scares me, though. Like, gravity stuff is really scary. People act very calm about it, but then, like, once again, right, I met someone at Orlando who was like, I weigh 40 tons, but I use gravity magic to make it where I weigh nothing. That means at any moment they could just walk into the middle of a street of, like, a nearby city and be like... and then drop, and then damage the infrastructure of that nearby block.
Affirmative. There is also
That's
the fact
scary
that
shit.
magic can easily destroy or crush people's bones given enough pressure forced onto a target. It
There you
can
go.
also
Imagine that.
pasteurize their organs.
You know, I used to use gravity magic once upon a time. For a very specific circumstance. It was when I was more of a dress at the time. It was to help me not be thrown around easier in combat. I'd add more mass to myself. It helped. That was about it.
I get pretty used to it. It's about bracing yourself. That way you can like make sure certain muscles are kind of pushing forward so you can like deal with the being thrown in walls. I had to get used to that for a hot minute because everybody who I was sparring with was like, "What is it?
Greetings.
John when he in his crazy form. Let's see, there was Juno. Juno was the worst about it, dude. The amount of times Juno would throw me into the fucking sky like a toy and then slam me down. Back injuries, I still have a bit of a crick sometimes. Fucking thing. Let's see. There was Ashura. Ashura was the worst about it. He used to literally crater me into the fucking Aegis training room. That was a literal thing, by the way. Turns out the best way to get yourself out of there without leaving a bunch of extra injuries is you want to kind of like slide yourself downwards a little bit and then kind of push back. That's how I got out of it. Fight Finder's not that bad.
Have you ever thought about seeing a, what is the word, masseuse or a chiropractor as well?
Hello again. Goodbye again.
If your back is creaky like that.
Well, I worry that because I haven't gotten a massage like ever, that they're gonna notice that my shoulders are like that of concrete walls, and be like, that's not good. And then they're gonna work on my back and realize, oh my god, you are in fact a human man who is fighting giant slime monsters and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not okay.
You do your best. In a world where the best is subjective. It's all of it to you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna do it.
Oh, there it goes.
It's just a lot of old injuries. I should probably it's actually not a bad idea. It's actually really not a bad idea. I probably should go and check the masseuse and things of that nature.
It's best to be 100% than 99%.
Did you say that you needed a masseuse?
Yeah. I have a crick in my back, and I'm kind of realizing more or less now that everything that I have fought has been so strong and intense, and the exercising and work that I've been doing, that my shoulders are like that of two concrete masses. So it's gonna need a bit of work to kind of, it's not a good thing, by the way. It's not like oh, you're super strong. That's like a, oh my god, you need to you need to flex that out. But yeah. What is it?
She's gonna hand you a card. It has massage services. It says Surrealist Designs on the back.
Oh, of course you want it. Okay, got it. Shit, well. I also need a chiropractor. You got one of those? Don't tell me you do. Don't you dare. How? How? It's your wife, ain't it?
We want a sports fitness and massage therapy clinic.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Connections,
You know what
I
I
guess.
do? I fly and hit people. That's it. That's that's the goal of my life. Okay. Alright, I will give them a call.
I'm an entrepreneur.
And sometimes the smallest of businesses, such as those, is probably the best investment, considering the people around us.
That's not...
On top of that, a very good
The
seamstress.
massage therapy business does house calls. We don't have an established business for it yet.
Okay. I'll probably see about hitting them up next weekend. I was supposed to have some side work then, but I got a little bit of extra time off, so I'll probably see about giving them a call probably later today, and then setting it up then, and then... That sounds really nice, actually. Oh, man.
Speaking of which, if any of you need the same services, you're more than welcome.
Let me go ahead and check with everybody.
How are you all doing, by the way? You all are having a wonderful day?
I believe so.
And hope you are as well.
I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. Doing my best to make sure that everybody here is successful, whatever it is that they're trying to do.
And if there are people who rummage through the trash pile, it's okay if you don't know how to clean a gun. Most people don't really need to know that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Don't go into shady alleyways. Keep your phone on you. Maybe a nice pepper spray.
I don't know if pepper spray works for most people.
Yeah, no. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yeah, so for don't forget, the problem with pepper spray is when it hits you, you blink, and it goes. So what's going to happen, right, is their senses are still going to be shooting off. So unless their entire head or their entire eye section is cybernetic, which it is,
That sounds like a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of, I don't know, real up there, like, what's it called? Cyber post-op? Called post something. That fucking thing. Yeah, this is something only.
Fun.
London be like.
That's why I was sitting at an angle.
Oh, I see. But look, it's London.
Huh?
Do you not get the joke? It's a reference with knives. I'll explain it later.
Headache, that's why I didn't get it. I missed half of it.
I'm making a joke about London. Or the remnants of it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Do you have a license for that knife? Or all the jokes? No, it doesn't matter that much.
Oh, I love benches. They're my new favorite thing.
They're very convenient.
Yeah.
I agree.
We could have done something. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
What were you gonna do? So, while we were protecting you, someone else fell down the stairs.
They fell? Oh no. They fell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably
I think they're
deserved it.
okay, though.
System.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm so proud of you.
I got up the stairs by myself.
By
Yeah, but I
yourself?
keep reaching for things with my wrong hand.
Yep.
I know.
Ah, good day, beach boy.
I'm still gonna make you reach.
Hi.
Because you're more
Good to see you
Love
again.
the outfit.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
And how much will you buy for them?
Did it. I got up
My
the
work
stupid
uniform.
stairs.
Oh, wait.
About 10 credits, I guess.
Yes, scenario.
Yeah, you kick those stairs his ass.
I think I'm gonna throw up if I eat that.
Sure, fair. Alright, we got fruit. Oh, sorry.
Well, you guys need anything from me, so you guys are chilling.
I couldn't afford it.
Everybody talked at once. What?
Hmm.
No idea.
Sorry, I was asking if you need anything from me while you're up here.
I'm just thinking.
Just be your wonderful self.
On one hand, I wanted to get something special because we're gonna go to a wedding soon, but I don't have enough money for a new dress. Well, suit dress. Still trying to fix that.
I didn't even have to sit down on the stairs. I got up without sitting.
Part-time jobs aren't coming as easy as I would like.
Still. Good eye.
Gonna keep doing that.
Loading look.
It's probably open.
The only reason why
Cute little coffee cafe.
some muscle damage. That's in a few weeks.
Here you go.
Thank you.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Here's the cat.
I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, you know, it's one of these things that happens sometimes and no one wants it to happen, but it happens anyways.
I feel like God pushed an update.
Let's see.
Yes.
Maybe.
How are you feeling? You're better,
I'm
yeah?
fine.
I don't have my other two with me.
Kathy, I'm pricing you. Yeah,
It's organic, but yeah.
Oh, my two Pokemon. I don't have them with me right now. Back at home.
Nope, I don't see any.
Would have let you play with them a bit, eh?
I don't even want to know.
I'm sure you wouldn't move anyway because you.
Let me see if I can. We got more moved on this morning. I feel it's
It's
like
not heavy.
It's
an angry crocodile.
Oh, that's what it is.
Are you growling?
You think that doll is haunted?
I was wondering what that was.
There's a creature down below. There's a creature down below.
Not yet. They come and they
I don't know. I
Alright,
feel
I'm
like
curious.
something was haunted.
You can just keep sitting.
Subtle.
Now they come and they go.
I like how
When
most of the
You know, like in
dinosaur
horror
creatures
movies where
usually
they just
hang out
creep
around the
around
grave.
and try to scare people.
Give it a minute or two. You watched way too many horror movies.
I tried to neutralize
there's a
most of
fucking-
the whatever Ethereum is left over in your system, so
Oh.
I don't remember what that one's called. Diabloceras?
What?
Oh, fucking
What
no.
the hell, Baba?
I'm not an
Yeah?
expert on tritops.
Yeah, Baba.
I saw him a couple days
Oh, it's trying to eat the fake tree. That's adorable.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
yeah, he was at Orlando
G'day.
Soccer with me and Hanson. And,
Polypropylene ain't delicious, is it?
What kind of people?
My way of handling it. I don't think
Well, if it's trying to eat the plastic plant right down there, does that mean it's eating its ancestors?
That's holographic.
No, I meant the green one.
Oh, the other shit? Yeah, that's kind of what I was on the high school.
So, plastic is made from fossils, right?
I know,
It's
and
eating
that's
its
all.
ancestors.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry, I got dragged away.
I couldn't see or hear Hanson or like nobody. Was like the only one.
Sure.
Want me to head off to the business?
Yeah, if you want to work.
I'm the
Alright.
anti-charging people person. It's been a while.
Alright, that's enough staring at a dinosaur, I suppose. It would seem the seats were taken. So here we stand.
I'm not sure how busy you are.
Homie, you understand that sparring you would technically be actually part of
Wayne
it.
usually doesn't do that.
Get in here.
Oh, right.
Get in here. Here, when you feel comfortable and you feel ready, you can come on in. You can do a little bit of exercise if you'd like to. Like to spar, you just let me or no.
He gave me some pills and like
Everything
shoved
else
them down my
so,
mouth,
yeah.
down my throat.
Alright.
They're
Really
nice,
nice.
but they didn't do anything.
Pleasure to meet you. Faye. Nice to meet you.
What were
Yeah.
you supposed to do?
Your name?
Likewise.
I don't know. He just said that he takes them.
Traveling with Faye.
I like the little one. They're
It
sweet.
might take a little while.
Quiet.
Oh,
I was also like, I was at Orlando Soccer on Wednesday.
Just watch.
Now it's Sunday, so
do you have a name?
I don't think the
Aria.
pills are
Aya.
end
Aya
up
is my
working.
name.
Yes.
Aya.
Pleasure to meet you, Aya.
Yes.
Name C4. You're definitely welcome to watch it play.
He's just going to town on his foot. It's just so angry.
Doesn't feel like it.
Be more confident in your voice. Project it. Do not feel ashamed to speak.
Oh, actually, you both are Android.
You think it classifies as a gremlin or a goober?
Oh, sorry.
I don't
are you-
know.
What are you exactly? If it's not.
It's cracking its non-existent muscles. I think it's a gremlin.
Way to explain. I am an energy source that has a consciousness.
I would like
I
to
reside
find
mostly
out
within C4,
if
but this is my external
that
chassis body for
Carfax
when I wish to be my own
has a
person.
Yelp, so I can give them
Oh,
a star review.
Very interesting. Well, nice to meet you.
They should, yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Yuri. I don't know if I said that. I'm a little slow today.
I forgot. Ah, it's alright.
I think I've stated
name's
it.
Faye.
As I heard.
Bad service, no poolside service.
Oh, I must have
Anyways.
Absolutely garbage.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
It's so boring that the time runs slow.
Exactly.
Well, they seem nice people.
The waiter, the employees were very rude.
For a little, I'll just watch.
Yeah.
And push
You
you.
already know training does no good for a machine like myself.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Kind of nervous if I'm being honest.
See? Look, even our little companion wants you to get in there and train.
I'm not that. Ah, Jesus.
I think the dinosaur finally moved on.
Hmm?
You'll do well, I promise.
The dinosaur's gone?
What about both of you?
Yeah.
Gotta get like
I see.
babysitter or something.
He needs to go back home to the Jurassic period.
And that thing.
Outer grounded me.
I don't know how a dinosaur knows how to work things.
You can just go up to people and
What, you
pretend
gonna
like
fight?
you're about to go shake their hand, but then it's.
I don't know how it works either.
I think it's totally
You know,
fine.
that is completely fair.
I'm not gonna
Fine.
fight someone.
I'll be fine by myself for a little. I have a gun.
Bye.
If I need to protect myself.
How's your day been?
Things because, you know, I'm just not used to
Interesting.
this.
I mean,
A lot of people yelling for me and they say that I need to come to certain places, and I just don't. So.
I see. Well, I should ask this. Has Allie talked to you yet about the thing? She was trying to look for you last Saturday.
About what thing?
Now she wants you to be her maid of honor for her wedding.
I'm not gonna spar big man. I'm gonna get messed up.
Oh.
She's been trying to find you for a while about it. So I guess you now know, so you can talk to her about it. Thought I'd make her life easier.
Okay.
I used to get that a lot too. So.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's not that bad.
What do you
I
mean?
think I was mentally prepared.
I'm not. I think
Like one day this might happen.
it's a little bit wrong that you tell me, but okay.
You can't see it.
I lack
nice
tact,
having a birthday
unfortunately.
party and you-
I just noticed the biggest game of looping around. You're usually busy with your business and
You're getting. You're getting one step closer.
Don't get lost.
We kind of walk
every
past each
time
other.
to be actually.
but now you have a conversation topic, so
Finding in a scrap box.
Thank you.
of course.
Remember October when you were me?
I think the entrance is over here.
We can come in again, right?
Yeah.
sorry.
Hey, place is wide open. My guy.
Now you're
Door's
actually
right over
missing
there.
the
If you want,
same
you can just go
arm.
ahead and just.
That was synthetic.
Well, now they know.
Alright, well, I might actually go in.
That's something crossed off my list of things to do.
All good.
Do you need me to go with you? Do you need backup? I could be really charming.
I mean, do you want to move into the gym and stretch your spider muscles?
I'm unarmed and I
I was honestly just gonna sit on the bench out here.
It's very alarming.
I mean, there's also benches on the inside.
Like a nice way.
Yeah, but then you're actually closer to the fight. I was told there's like a barrier that you can go through, but it'll deflect attacks out here.
It's hard.
Hmm.
Two nice strong men watching you.
Yes, I do.
You mean you, Cassie?
Alright.
No.
I like that.
Ooh, if you could.
I'm just thinking it. Just thinking.
Oh, hey, I thought you died.
About what?
The cold.
If I do want to go in or not, I used to do this often where I'd just see if anyone needed a sparring partner, if there was fights planned. And now it feels
And if you
awkward
want
for
to fight, I'll
some
go
reason.
sit on the benches in there.
But usually I don't outwardly seek it, it was just in case people needed a sparring partner and no one else was available.
I don't know. My
If you got hate crime.
pavement. I don't think it's a hate crime. I don't know if the Triceratops
I don't know, there's a good bit of people in there, maybe someone does. I don't know.
Like 80% of the fucking dinosaurs I've found so far were also able to talk.
I suppose I'll step in. Maybe I'll just sit inside for the meanwhile.
I think it's a spirit, but I think people with chi can like almost.
Alright, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I
I can
pet
answer?
spirits all the time. Well, not all the time. A lot of them just say go fuck yourself. Paraphrasing.
I will admit that I am unsure about this.
They're
this
more
strange
like,
looking tree
it's
thing.
disrespectful to pet the giant spirit, but I'm
This is
like,
not a
if it was
tree.
disrespectful, you wouldn't be so petable.
But just to show you. So, whenever people are training or wanting to get used to actual sparring, combat, and stuff like that, there's a lot of different things you gotta prep for, right? One of the big ones is actually blocking an opponent. Another thing is recognizing how to properly block, and lastly, how to build up strength in the actual arms. Right? So, when it comes to dealing with a combatant, these girls right here help you be able to position them where you need to help reflect specific strikes or common locations where you'd be hit. And then you can properly learn how to block, how to step, and how to maneuver while also striking. So that way you get used to the actual motion of properly blocking, which technically is a strike in its own right. I forget the exact colloquial name, but I use these things all the time. That's why whenever people do strike at me, I know how to properly make sure to block and then maneuver around my
I feel like I'm
opponent.
being fucked with right now.
Could be.
Yes.
We'll figure out its name soon enough, I'm sure.
Thanks for explaining. I'll make sure to take note of it.
Maybe it's one of them very
Of course.
silent.
If you have any other questions, feel free to ask.
A big
Either
strong
me
Well, I'm just
or
gonna call
Neri
it Bunny
would
until
love to help
it gives us something else to call it. Bunny. I'm sure it wouldn't like it if I call it Sir Flufflebot.
I'll do some research later.
I don't think it will.
Go right ahead.
That reference is flying past my house.
Fluffy-san.
It's a bug.
Fluffy-san.
Oh, that thing looks awesome.
I agree.
Fluffy-san.
So do I. Wait, no, I said no. That doesn't make sense. That will be.
Oh,
Did you say that one's tiger?
it disappeared.
Yeah,
I offended it.
Can't be trapped in it, does not body.
It's okay, maybe we were bothering it by asking its name.
Backstreet.
Yeah, it's the original.
Well, then it's just a fucking pussy.
You have a big
Oh, did you say you had something for me?
Don't call my helping spirit a pussy. It's helping me. You're gonna make it mad, it won't come back.
Do you need anything?
Well, if I can make it mad just by asking its name, then I think it isn't strong enough to be that helpful. It's
If I was missing an eye, you'd probably guess.
I'm your spirit now. I'll sit on your shoulder. I don't know how I can help you, but I'll...
Think it'll be
Ooh.
I think it'll be okay.
How much you can I call me that? Name? No flatline.
Okay. Dog.
B.
Dog.
Dog? It's dog. What's the dog doing?
What is it with northeast? It's fucked up.
Well, what do you want? Okay then. Yeah, boy, yeah. Cat boys.
Boys. Okay. I want to.
He's a lion dog, so he's part cat dog.
I mean, there's a lot of concrete around.
Without getting in trouble in this area.
This is your pub
Then again, building places over there.
Yeah, I guess calling him technically if she says its own thing, but like kind of like how they call like Tanukis raccoon dogs, and it's neither a raccoon nor a dog.
There you go.
Hey, you chased a squirrel. Are you sure you're not a dog?
To be fair, I'm pretty sure cats eat squirrels.
Make sure to be careful. He did. Around Hotskip did start it. He does that. Get used to it.
Oh, yeah, he's a dickhead.
The gremlins trying to push the weights.
I feel like if there ever is any, we're a bit in trouble.
It's training
Hello.
to be a monster.
Good, you rot.
Yes, look.
I got a Fuafua-chan.
It's training to be the ultimate gremlin.
Sorry, Fuafua-san. It's just so
We
cute.
don't know its name yet.
A Garashan even.
I've called it Bunny and
It feels like a
Fuafua-san.
good omen.
Maybe you need to name it.
I would assume it's not all bad. I mean, plenty of people are here after all, and they don't seem...
Terrible at names. I was thinking of one for a second there, and I was just gonna
I
get
think
stuck.
Fuafua-san is perfect. It's fluffy and it's a respectful, you know. It's got, you know.
Yeah, we're not gonna say like Mofu Mofu or anything. For a word. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
You're right.
Or if it starts teaching you Fuafua Sensei.
Fuafua Sensei.
Oh, speaking of teaching, I'm gonna phone Hemsky at some point. Or he wants me to teach
I'm sure Miss Sally will look over this one oversight on my part. I'm sure Miss Sally will forgive this one oversight on my part. Well, yes, it ruins the surprise, but she's been having trouble doing this for like a few weeks now. Well, a week now.
She got out of the hospital and immediately went to get some hose. Damn.
She hangs out down there a lot, but I don't want to like go in there, have to pay
I know,
like
I think about
to get in, and then just like leave
the
straight
thing
away.
about the maid
And
of
I don't want
honor.
to have to like drag her out. She should be able to enjoy herself
Yeah,
too.
no, I don't have
But
that
heard
kind of
you, and I
money.
was like,
I'm sorry, there's so many places on this one side.
The maid of
I'm
honor.
gonna scoot down.
what are you going in there for?
The maid of honor thing.
I literally
Ah.
by myself.
Well, in hindsight, I could have just told her that Allie wanted to talk to her. I didn't know how much that would do.
I'm the strongest.
Do you want us to just carry you down?
No, I need more physical therapy if I'm gonna, get better.
Oh, it's still physical therapy, like hold on to me so you don't fall off.
I could just start poking you and you have to block me, and that's your physical therapy.
Don't poke too hard though.
It's done, it's done.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Whoa, deflected. And then if I actually succeed, I go to.
And then you just hip it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna work out then.
Okay.
Do you sweat? I can't
No,
remember if you
pants.
sweat or not.
It has the pants. Both,
Well, yeah,
Even in
but
human form,
sometimes,
it's...
sometimes when people get human forms, they manage to like get human physiology.
Yeah, I'm like, well, because otherwise I wouldn't get, like, keep my ears though.
Seems the gremlin is training someone else.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean,
Get how
think
it
of it like
works.
that. Think of it like just because you have a human form don't mean you're feeling
Who would win, a gremlin or a goober?
You know, the most important thing, Rod.
I don't know. Guess it depends on which one has the most energy at that point.
Make sure that,
I feel like the goober has the show victory. Because everybody loves goobers.
That's
Another guy who looks half
But the gremlin has the physical victory. Because they have the energy.
I'm gonna have you just like hold on myself.
I'm just gonna put it over my leg.
I feel like we figured out the next philosophical question to ask.
I'm just gonna put on your glasses.
Who would
Who
win?
would win, a gremlin or a goober?
Yes.
Incredibly.
And it also gets into the hierarchy of the gremlin gang in the goop clan.
Now people gotta give you things because.
Is it a lieutenant gremlin?
Do you know
Who knows?
people just have been giving me food? I'm gonna get fat one day because people are just giving me food.
I'm gonna have to get you back on a diet then.
Oh, you can just burn a lot of.
Sassing the person that they're walking around with.
Do that.
They're definitely a gremlin then.
Well.
1, 2, 3.
Like
It's
if I
hard to
tried
explain.
just
4,
I can't.
5,
Like it's
I
not.
think I saw you do it when you got upset the other day.
7, 8,
Yeah, when you yelled
Your
at
chi
those
was
two.
all dark and
10,
stuff.
Yeah, it was a little weird, but that was definitely chi of some sort.
13,
I didn't realize that had happened.
14,
As someone who's just inherently able to harness it, it's hard to explain.
16,
But
17,
a lot of it, when you
18,
get emotional, it comes out more.
19,
It's,
20,
I guess at times when
21,
they say, I think I read somewhere, your spirit burns brightest is when it's
3,
easiest to harness.
4,
So generally when people get really
5,
passionate about
I
something,
can't even do
it's
one
more likely to
push-up
come out.
or sit-up.
27,
I'm sure you can figure it
If you
out.
list, you might be able to kind of get more of a sense of it.
30,
No, this isn't gonna bring out
Spider
more-
bones don't do well with aggressively pulling yourself
I'm able
up.
to kind of give people more to
Unless I'm climbing something.
have their own.
So, do you have the hydraulic with like a spider, or is that also bone? I mean blood.
Yeah, like that.
So you have to get.
You for when I jump?
Well, for just you, do you have hydraulic fluid or blood? Or both?
It's kind of harnessing.
I had a big headache. What?
Do you have a hydraulic fluid like spiders do for moving, or do you have blood?
Hard to explain. It's like trying to explain to someone how to breathe.
I mean, I have blood,
That's a
but
bad analogy.
5 should be enough, I think.
I mean, we also have drugs that help
Okay.
people figure it out.
What are you
That
doing?
shit
Extending your arm.
figure it out. But to do it naturally can be tricky. But I've seen you do it, so I know.
Just trying to understand.
I mean, you could also try and re-enter the.
I think I also have the hydraulics because you've seen me jump at your apartment to get Q when he's doing something stupid.
Hmm.
Perks of being a jumping spider, I guess.
I
I
suppose.
mean, something smells strange about it, but that's it.
know when you're good.
I am ready. We are just waiting for Miss Mercury.
I didn't do it yet.
I don't know.
Understood.
Huh? What do you mean? You just did it.
I did?
Were your eyes closed?
Well, yeah, I was concentrating.
Do that again.
Here,
Try that again.
Pulls out his phone and he pulls up a video just literally 10 seconds ago.
But whenever people want to have spars,
Yeah,
they
there you
shoot
go.
giant lasers and stuff. That can't summon old barriers.
Doesn't.
Yeah, I can try things, but I'm not
Doesn't
perfect.
like yours.
I don't know.
Lines.
Well, I mean, you got. It does look like ours, but it also got like a weird, strange color stuff.
Ooh,
Like,
it's
aren't you
fire.
like dealing with the weird,
That'd be
like
nice.
the stuff he had to give you this, like he had to suck out.
That's a good thing we decided to come sit in the gym then.
That's what he did.
No use of abilities, just hand to hand.
I mean,
I don't know, or maybe I just did it
I
wrong.
don't use any, but
I don't know. I've never seen someone do it wrong when they manage to get out at all. Mountain Dew.
You haven't even seen her second phase.
If you like crack her in half, she also gonna glow.
Don't crack my sister in half.
I mean, in my dragon form, it's hard to crack me in half, given how I'm just kind of woolly.
You just kind of bend.
Yeah, I just kind of. It's like trying to bend. It's like trying to crack.
It's like a noodle. Are you gonna stick there like a noodle? It sticks to the wall.
I mean, I can just hold myself there and pretend I'm stuck. I've definitely been whipped around and thrown in combat before. It's not comfortable, but it's happened.
Yeah, it comes with having a tail.
Especially if you're long. It's really long. I got into some pretty nasty fights when I was little. I'm not saying the fights I get in now are nasty. It's just a different kind of nasty. Children are crazy.
So
I grabbed my tail and
Well, see, in my normally I can
Don't worry,
whip
I've
around in
already
that form and
got
bite
stuff
them.
cooking.
If they're fast enough to just start swinging me around, then,
Stuff is already in the oven. Got something in the crock pot.
oh, we should show Ryan. He can figure it out.
If he wants to, well, I'm always gonna go.
I don't want to stand. I'm gonna move my way over there.
Oh no, my spider GF has died. Whatever will I do?
like getting into the gym, but that will spin around. Oh, now we can see what's going on.
Are they still down there now? Okay. Gotcha. Orion turned indisposed, but we're seeing eventually.
Oh, Ethan went into the apartment to check on the Pokemon for me. And he also left me one of those trinkets from the gala a long time ago. They do like chores and stuff if you tell them to. So we've got a really chair that like cleans up and feeds the Pokemon when we're not in them.
Yeah, I've been watching over your Pokemon as well.
Jameson will be able to do
Oh, because you're inside the network.
As I expected, anime, it's fine. If you can get in, you can get back in. If you can't, you can't. Perfectly fine either way.
So he smelled it when he did it before, and even he doesn't know what it is. But we're gonna see if maybe Wolf does, and maybe see if going back to the spirit base might help. I've just never smelled it before. Oh yeah, no. Maybe just time fix it somehow. I don't know. I'm good in practical usage of chi, but when it comes to smart people things, I don't have enough knowledge. That's the trouble with knowing it since birth.
I'm going on a car ride.
Time.
A wonderful performance on both sides.
Well, if you're gonna be sitting in a car, you could try like meditating and seeing if you can have it, you know, a bit more control over it. Maybe see it for yourself. Get a sense of what it feels like when you do it.
You okay?
Although I worry a little bit that if I meditate, I might have a PTSD episode in the car, which would be bad.
Like to think so.
Oh no, that's me.
Really
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we try that sitting still.
I know meditation's supposed to help with that kind of thing, so I don't know what to say here. Oh.
Thank you so
I'm just have anxiety about being in the car and having an episode.
You're not bad. Your blocks are strong, and the strikes you do have a lot of heft fucking.
You want me in the glove box?
With that leg grab, that was really good. The leg lock.
I don't know where you're going.
That was awesome.
Hi.
No, I'll be alright.
Is this like? I don't know what this is, but I'll join in. There you go.
It's kind of just how we greet each other nowadays.
Yeah, I am actually
Okay,
here
that's how these two
for
greet
you.
each other.
Just coming to check on you finally. Yeah, I wanted to see how you were doing.
Spin around.
Since I'm okay now and all that shit.
There you go.
She was all fucking yucky and crusty and mana burnt and shit.
I'm gonna beat you, I swear to God.
What is
You know what? I understand entirely. I am also mana burned, so I...
It is fine. Nothing to worry about.
If you run out of chi, you die, but it's really hard to do. Usually,
My mana pool was much smaller, and now it is much dry.
Stop overusing your mana.
On the plus side, is your mana pool is like a muscle, so now your mana pool is gonna be bigger.
That is true. I heard that Poi the little dragon put some mana in me encapsulated in bubbles to keep it from being burned for too long. So they said maybe in a month I'll be alright.
Oh,
dog. Definitely.
Not a dog.
I think you're good. It's just all about that training and making sure to have something consistent
my
you're
hair.
continuing to work on. Every step that you can to help further yourself in a positive light.
I'm not that bad.
It's okay, just...
You seem to be doing better at least, which I wanted to come check on you and all that, because...
Actually, wait, yeah, I don't know many people that use chi and mana. Do you think that could be what it is? I don't know anything about mana, or nor can I sense it, so I don't know if that stuff could be mana-based.
It could be. You know what? We'll do research. We'll figure this out. My chi's doing the work.
And then there's Nikki, who has checked out of the conversation several minutes ago.
Head empty. Not a thought behind those eyes.
Look, I don't know anything about mana, and I mean, when it comes to, like, talking about it, chi is weird.
Wait, I have a catchphrase. I have a catchphrase. Are you ready?
Oh.
I'm unarmed and I come in peace.
Magic is radiation.
It's pretty good,
More
right?
so I come in pieces.
I feel like it's a bit more than that, but I don't know enough to
you know
argue.
what? My friend said the same thing, and I was like, what the hell? That'd be funnier. I also tell people every time they ask me now, like, I was telling the truth, but then my friends came up with a
Why am I not
couple of
just answer?
Now, every time someone asks me how to get fucked up, I'm like, that was McDonald's, that fucking grimace shit. You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
You can't scream it shaky.
It's funny because me and Neptune actually used to call things from the Dark Aether the fucking grimace shade, so
Smart people thinks to
I think that just makes it better.
But I don't think that's right. But I can't figure out how it's wrong. So you win this one.
I hate it. I hate it in every way.
Existing.
I'm a radiation kind, just a very specific kind.
I would not call myself a bird. I would call myself healer.
That is why I say existing, one step at a time.
It is not a womb tattoo.
Oh.
It is too high. It is over my belly button. That is way too high.
I mean, abdominal tattoo.
My species lays eggs, so you know I wouldn't know.
Welcome to the conversation, C4.
Do you lay eggs or do you have a womb?
Well, he doesn't have a womb tattoo.
He's male.
He's male. Seahorse, but what about seahorses?
I do
that's
not
true.
lay
Are you a
eggs. I
seahorse?
do not have womb. I am a human male who
Could secretly be
Male seahorses thing.
Red's walking over here.
I really, really do. I really, really do.
Dragon
This
was
was a
attempting
grievous mistake.
to start a conversation about the tattoo on my stomach.
All of us.
I started with it. That's a weird womb tattoo, which it's too high up.
I have to go speak to my brother.
What the fuck?
It's over my navel.
You want to
but
get on me
it's
back?
Too high.
Make it easier.
I'm a strong,
I
independent
don't know.
woman.
The whole belly gets big when people get pregnant. I don't know.
Who's still
I'm
recovering?
also, you know, I don't come here.
Make it easier. You can do plenty of walking later. Come on.
I can just
To be fair, I don't think you ever like have
pick you up
just
just
everyday
like
clothes.
hamburger.
Well, no, I did dress up in a disguise once.
Then yes,
So it's kind of more displays, I guess, but
Dylan, do you own a pair of
Grab you under the arms and just come.
I do.
own a
Tattoo is not something that anyone has ever called that. So
There we
I'm
go.
just so utterly baffled.
Almost we go.
yes, but like, what kind of t-shirt?
Welcome
one
back.
that you're not afraid to get dirty?
You heading out, Mercury?
Not really.
I wouldn't say going out. I would say exploring a little bit.
Understood. Well, I hope you have fun exploring. It was good seeing you.
I'm
Also,
I don't,
you know, last
exactly
few
have
times of like people being here that I've been hearing, shit tends to go south, so I'd rather not, you know.
Understood.
Okay, what did I miss with that severe
Try to
headache?
make sure to make some friends. 'Cause it is-
Mercury and C4 had a spar. That's about it.
Who won?
No one. It was a spar. Training.
No, I said you look like Glam.
Make sure she doesn't get shot. She attracts trouble.
It was a learning experience in most things.
I understand the sentiment.
Well, I'm simply existing here.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare.
Oh shit, they're gone. Where the fuck did they go? I don't know.
They fucking spooked. They no longer spooked. Nah, I'd never. Jesus.
Shadow magic.
Also, Nikki, I am sorry that I put you in that situation. I will go over.
Just waiting for conversations to conclude so we may talk and ask things. That's it.
There's a lot of things.
This is a once in a blue moon.
I want to talk to some people, but I'm waiting for the conversations to finish and not just butt in.
I was standing right there, and I'm not sure when the tone shifted.
Why do I
either,
feel
so-
shorter today?
I think it was just like a misunderstanding somewhere.
Because you do. Because of what happened earlier.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's
If
so hard
you
to tell what is
remember.
a joke anymore because if someone would have gone up to
Oh,
me
yeah,
like before
I'm
coming to
slightly
this planet and
sinking.
saying, hey, I'm gonna go
Don't
hang
worry
out with
about
Mario
it.
right quick so we can go make fun of Mega Man while he's fighting Bowser, I think you're high. But then here, if someone says, I'm gonna go meet up with a dude prince, I'm gonna be like, why? Why would you do that? That's scary. Dude, that's bad. Yesterday at Orlando Soccer, a bunch of kids got almost beaten to death by a fucking Sangheili.
We'll work on it that way.
Like I said,
We'll open up our own fight club with blackjack.
has some people on edge right now.
Wait, that's the one
How
thing
is
they're
that?
missing.
How is that understandably?
Because they don't have blackjack. We've just changed the
Something
game.
happened the other day that just had me on edge. So.
Oh my god.
Blackjack.
Dylan, we have to capitalize.
I'll make sure to apologize.
I have enough position for him. Oh
She knows
my
about
god.
what happened to the kids, so
Jesus. Cool.
she has that context.
I wouldn't do that.
I'll make sure to
She's
apologize.
just dealing with a lot lately, so.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I'm not surprised in the slightest if both of my parents were like what. I love Willow to death, but ever since she got with Malleus, it's pretty much like target number one. So it's like
I'm
could imagine the kids going through a lot.
Her mother is dating Malleus.
The relationship's pretty public at this point.
Who was Willow?
She's the girl with the black and white hair. She works here.
Okay, that's bad.
She was on
Oh my
medical
god.
staff. I don't know if she's still medical
I
staff.
know who she is. That's great.
That took you a minute.
When did this happen? When did this happen?
I don't know. I was just recently told that Malleus was with someone, and I guess now it's Willow.
Right?
So
I think it was.
I mean, I've always seen them standing around, but I never put two and two together.
About like 2 months.
2 months, I think.
I never put two and two together. It was just like, my brain was never there.
Ew.
I have
Oh my
no
God.
opinion on it.
Abby.
I support her. That's the bare minimum.
You know what? That's what I was gonna say.
I mean,
is, look,
if she's
they have
happy,
this
good
relationship-
for her.
Good for her.
If she's being played like a fiddle, but I mean, I guess you're on that track till you hit that fucking cliff.
Unfortunately,
My relationship. He is actually quite sweet towards her.
Yeah,
And
I'm
actually
gonna
genuinely
have
cares.
to
Nice,
disagree.
sensitive,
I
nice,
don't
sensitive.
think
well,
that he
well,
would.
well, mind you, there is a little bit of context where I 1,010% believe, yeah, he probably did mess with her mind, or past trauma to an incident that she went through with him is probably kicking into some kind of thing. Problem is, any chance that any of us had to possibly help her is long gone because all the people who are supposed to be trying to help her, let me see what they did. Day one of them not even dating, but just going on a date, tried to murder her, threatened to murder her child. One of them brought her child on an assassination mission against him, so...
Oh my god.
Everyone's gross! It's not just her! It's like, wow! You guys are
Absence of kindness.
It's Malleus, specifically.
Yeah, no,
That's a terrible face, though.
I'm worried for her.
You know what? 100%. I still find that to be ick. I'm sorry. Who had exploding teddy bears?
Like I have my own issues in regards to him because of
dear friend of
Oh,
mine.
the exploding teddy bear was
just has
Detective
bad vibes,
Carelist, who
man.
basically gave a
Bad
bomb
vibes.
to someone that was supposed to be handed
Yeah.
to Sparks. How
But
about
it's
that?
like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you see what I mean? It's yeah.
What did
So, something about dinosaur?
Do I need to kick his ass?
That's why she's been taking lessons on
You would
sewing
not
from
be the
me?
first. You would not be
Learn
the first.
something new every day.
It doesn't amount to anything.
Yeah, but
it
I
just gets
work
butthurt
for
and then.
him. Therefore,
I'm
that makes it
surprised this isn't
personal.
publicly known. Hell, I heard
Careful not
about
to
it
cut
day
yourself.
one of not even working in the street.
Huh?
Careful not to cut yourself.
Willow and Malleus is really
That's why I used my sleeve to pat, not my full hand.
Right.
And all the bad things that I've ever heard about him in general. Mr. McKay, at least he's never stooped to the level
Yeah,
of
fluffy
planting
sleeves, I
an
can
ion
use them.
battery to cause a child to fucking explode on contact.
He is actually a very doting father from my experience, my personal experience of actually seeing him in person, you know, with
Need
Stella
something,
and
Nathan?
the others.
You came walking up staring at us twice. Need something, buddy?
Oh,
What's
I
up?
just heard the
You okay?
conversation as I was passing by, and I'm like,
Aiden, it's the usual convo. You know.
Yeah, I know, it's that story.
Mind you,
This is gonna take a little bit.
we're not shitting on you know who specifically right now. Actually, it's about the people who are trying to hand bombs to kids.
Positive. Oh, I know.
interactions.
I trust you guys. But yeah,
I see him around here on occasion, but I haven't had too much other interaction with the dude.
That's it. That's my only thought.
You know what to do.
Good intentions.
Nothing from you going forward.
Yeah. You can walk her, no joke.
It's kind of that, you know, hell's paved with, or the road to hell's paved with good intentions.
Yeah, he's
so.
he's been kind of digging himself a fucking grave. You know,
Passing the time, Zed.
my fall.
Oh, I was there.
Well, now it's stuck.
Oh, yeah.
How are we gonna
Yeah,
do
I
this?
was literally
Who
right there.
threatened someone? I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay, this is fun.
No, I know. But at this point, I'm fed up with him and his interactions.
Understood.
With people. He can go jump in a
Might head
river.
down to the Nine Heavens for a bit.
I closed down the bar for the last hour and
Alright.
I'll be back.
You went down to the Bronx.
Nine Heavens.
Don't.
It is the brothel.
Don't escalate things.
Went down to the Bronx.
I want to know
You
what.
go.
I want to hear what he's been up to from him. That's all.
yeah,
If you're just going,
go down on occasion type of
if
thing,
you're just
just
gonna
to
go, hey,
kind
what's
of
been
chill.
going on? Don't bring up any pointed questions of, hey, what have you been up to with, you know, this, I don't want him to get in trouble.
I won't.
Anyway,
They won't. Don't worry.
Miss Aurora.
I just want to hear his
Oh wait,
side
is
of
he
the
here right
story.
now?
Yeah, I saw him here earlier.
I'm simply waiting my turn for conversation. I'm trying my best to be patient.
I fucking hope he comes up here.
Oh, do you need something specific?
Well, I wanted to ask Miss Aurora about some business, but the conversation got a bit heavy.
I had a big growth spurt, so
It's okay. Give him some business, don't you? Business.
I don't care what you have against who.
Yeah.
I don't care what you have
Hello
against
again, by the
who.
way, Miss Stone.
There
I'll just see you down
I
here.
am here for my
That
apologies.
does not get crossed.
Miss Aries is working on the item for you, since she has first-hand experience with the stuff.
That is good to hear.
I did not forget about it. I did not forget about it. I'm trying my best, but...
I haven't been able to get to the Wikarium recently, so...
Maybe come back to the front of your head.
I don't care what you do in pertaining to what you feel about certain individual, but don't cross lines. You know which lines I'm referring to.
maybe I can get like a ring of
Yeah.
like growth or something at the Wikarium.
Because if someone did the same thing to you, especially now,
You know, take it off, bring it back down to
you go to war.
Maybe.
501, got about an hour left.
Yeah. From my understanding, speaking of war, I think there's like a very vague possibility that if something else happens between Malleus and the Anders, that the Anders may
Yeah,
like.
yeah, I was just kind of thinking that. Look at being short does have an everything. Smaller targets.
What's the word? May
get
declare
more-
war
Raise arms.
against Malleus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raise of arms.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's the last I've heard of that situation, so I haven't heard anything else from that. But at the same time, the rest of the Anders kind of don't involve me in things that may be happening, which is understandable, but at the same time, kind of sucks.
You are a
Hello,
princess, so
detective.
you should know that.
Hello, how
Yeah,
you
but
doing?
I-
Why
I-
would you say
I've
it
never-
like that? Like, as soon as I walk up,
You
good
walked
lord,
up.
it's not like I'm doing anything.
Right, energy.
No, I just said hello, detective.
Yeah, but you said it in a tone that acted like disdain.
Where's my desk lamp?
I was going for more like, what is it, 1950s noir?
Noir, yeah.
Wait, we gotta fix this.
I'm going to go for a little bit of the walk. Do you got things here, or?
Oh, I'm here. I'm chilling. I'm vibing.
And right, Mr. Roy, when you have a moment from your conversations, I would like to talk. I've been waiting a bit.
It was a cold, moist night.
When you're having space in your conversation.
And a really shitty.
I apologize.
It's fine.
Whichever way you would like to go.
I need a quote on something that I might want to make by you.
Oh.
I've been invited to a wedding, and I need a new dress suit made.
New dress suit. Understood.
For shits and
Yes.
giggles, DT.
Hold on. Let me go and get my. Oh.
I won't put you in the dress.
Hello. Let me go ahead and get my book from the back. I'll be right back.
Of course.
I have tits again.
Hey, at least
This
I didn't
glitches
put
in
you
here. Look at my ass.
like heels.
Yeah, heels suck, and that dress is too fucking short. You need to give me a better
Yeah,
outfit.
there is a reason I am not putting you in that in a place like this.
I know, right?
Well, at least it's just the Michael Jackson attire today.
Oh my god.
Imagine needing shoes.
You did a time.
I don't know why I'm being weird today, sorry.
Yeah, there's a test.
Just one of those days.
Oh, time limit.
Sure, you got 10 minutes.
Where the fuck you got it?
I don't think I took enough caffeine pills on my way here. It's fine, I'll live. Caffeine has the adverse effect that calms me down rather than makes me hyper.
I see.
Another news, one of the members in the guild I'm a part of had decided to unlock my chi capability that I didn't know I had. And they put a limb, a couple of limbs on me, like prosthetic limbs, that were capable of being controlled by said chi.
I see.
From what I've been told, it's just called life force. It's literally just life force.
Everyone that has chi. It's one of the philosophical standpoints. It can be discussed.
I guess. Either way, they taught me how to control my limbs. And the first day, I fell about 6 to 10 times. Even at one point, almost falling off the train platform because my leg didn't land correctly. On the second day, I pushed the tree limb clean off.
I don't need to go through the torture looking down and finding myself attractive.
Right. So, I have my book.
What
is it that you're looking for?
I was gonna have a conversation and then you walked in. Yes. It's gonna be similar to this one, but another difference in color. I want it to be mainly black with maybe green highlights throughout.
Yeah, the spider. So
And maybe a shoulder overcoat, maybe going halfway, maybe to the waist. With those shoulder tassels you'd see on soldiers, I think.
It's my fingers are highly sensitive, so I don't really.
That still does cost a
I
little bit extra
produce
because
spider
it goes
silk
into
from my fingers.
That's why I'm asking the quote, because I'm tight for money at the moment.
I've tried gloves, but I don't.
I did spend most of my savings on that funny potion at the gala.
Specific material, which I do not have the funds to get.
That's
is very
understandable.
What's the specific material?
It's like a blend. It's like a weird synthetic silicone that's also blended with spider silk, and it's really hard to make and really expensive to get. At least from what I can tell.
When are you looking to have this done?
So I just don't really wear clothes.
Well, I don't think anytime too soon. They haven't given a date for the wedding yet. It's going to be here. That's all I know.
So.
I mean, I do interact with tech without gloves.
It's between some staff
It's
members.
mainly, it's because things that are warmer is a little bit harder for me to be in contact with.
Thing that one of your cousins got a god, or one of your ancestors, distant relatives got a
has asked
Well,
that
at least
question.
shaking hands wise.
Every time.
If I turn you into technically, then you'd become a MILF.
Yeah. It's always the ones with god complexes that are unrelated.
Is that what happens? I think I need. Oh wait, no, I do have a kid. Oh wait, no, I would be a MILF.
Interesting.
Oh, wow,
Yes, explain.
That is a hell of a conversation.
Hey, at least you don't have
No,
people
as I
asking you
understand
about
it, based on what you're asking, especially with the embellishment,
who's had
children.
it looks like it was somewhere around.
No, I'm not a woman. I'm a man. That's a woman.
You're queen with many.
I do declare.
Thank you.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind, and I'll see when I can get that ready.
He's a queen.
Understood.
Listen.
Let me know.
He's a girl
Of
boss.
course.
Just, just come by the shop, compose the order, and we'll go ahead and get everything.
Thank you, Mr.
I
Rock.
don't know if I still technically count.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right there.
When I was playing the Praetorians,
Like,
Tuesday.
whatever I told
You and I gotta work on a
only
project.
listen to me, and they wouldn't even listen to
Is my
people.
voice
I
that
don't know
quiet?
if that's still a thing, if they'll listen to me.
No, there's just so I'm leaning down to make sure I can hear you properly.
Tuesday, we're gonna be working on a project.
Okay.
I think all I have to do realistically is make my eyes glow.
I don't
start reaching my
recommend
hand
trying
out
to get me to speak with a certain tone. I do not have good tone control and I don't pay attention.
Yeah,
Listen, we don't fuck with
It's like this no matter what I say, so I've just given up.
Well, that's a shame.
It is
Crazy.
Small creature.
What do you mean, small creature?
I was gonna attempt to shoulder knock you, but then I realized that you're not gonna move.
Yeah, that would more than likely just hurt your shoulder.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Unless you did it while I was looking at you, then I would have to move because you would hurt yourself otherwise.
This is going to be very interesting.
That's not an excuse to do it.
I wasn't even gonna go very far. I was just gonna be like,
That's not what I expected. That is not what I expected. But you know what? I'll take it.
but with my shoulder.
Obviously.
Very light nudge.
It's okay. You don't have to be
Just
careful
wants
with me at
control
least.
like a drone.
Wait, what
It's
happened?
interesting outside. They returned to
Oh.
the creature.
Polymorph, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know which eye to
How am
look
I meant
at.
to explain this to my wife?
Huh.
If I come home and my wife sees me like this, what am I gonna do?
The voice not changing makes it funnier.
It lasts 10 minutes.
Oh man.
You would spend like this like 10 minutes? Oh no.
He has herbivore vision.
Horrible, horrifying things, I'd imagine.
This is all your fault.
And then if you put your hand on his forehead,
If
you won't be able
anything,
to see
his
it.
field of vision is a lot bigger now.
I could see the world.
This is true. This is true.
With a 10-ton hammer and make them go to the stratosphere. They make a really loud squeak noise.
Almost touching his nose.
I don't know, go find him.
Alright, I'm going. You appear out of thin air like a cryptid sometimes.
Okay, hold on. You had your
Just
back
walk
to
up the
so where
stairs.
everyone comes from. That's just what do you expect?
Well, I'm
Am I
sorry,
supposed to come from? Am I supposed to just pop up in there?
Random person doing it, they might shoot me, and I'd rather not.
Right, and then the meta always attacks.
One of my most favorite pictures that I've
We're gonna come to my place
most
every now and
recent that
then.
I've taken is myself,
See if I
Dylan,
can bring it.
Cornelia, and Kane all together in our line. It's just the chaos team.
Yeah, that's a great question, actually.
Yep. Yep.
What percentage of you is machinery? Would you say?
Our jacket wasn't even magic related.
Final column included.
It was
Oh,
a bar.
you
I
couldn't
was
be that
standing in the middle of like a fucking.
Anything affects that, I cannot control my
and I
limbs.
ran by him and he was only wearing a towel and I just
I
like.
don't think it'll break. But I don't know how good it would be.
That's like the worst thing I've ever done to someone.
Probably best not to.
Maybe not then. I think I might just stick with this world.
Right, and I couldn't pay for repairs.
Hello, Vegas.
Anybody fighting in there? No. Damn.
Oh well.
Nope.
Never. I.
Oh, I see how it is there. I see it.
Okay, alright.
But I feel like that's true of everywhere, so.
I'm dealing with shit.
People like to gossip.
Oh, okay.
No.
That is fair.
I'm going the fuck home. That's what I'm doing.
Even though a bit delayed, greetings and well met, Sir Grey.
Okay. We're dealing with shit later.
Yeah, occupied in conversation is all.
anything, Aaron?
Don't know if he heard you.
Probably not, but I'll message him later.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Huh.
Anyway.
I'll text him. A couple hours.
Take care, you lovely people.
Hey, Guppy.
You too. Hello.
You.
You.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that off real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was wondering who you were.
You. I don't know.
You.
You have a giant fist.
Yeah, little chainsaw on it.
I don't mind the blood. That's you have to butcher a fucking dinosaur today.
Oh, so that's where it went. I see.
Oh, that's what happened to the dinosaur.
Yeah, it rampaged and then they killed it and me and
It killed the dinosaur.
So now I'm making soup out of stuff now.
It never stood a chance.
Ooh, I want dinosaur soup.
Last we'd seen it was trying to eat the
I haven't
hologram.
had it since they went extinct.
Like an idiot. Rest in peace, dinosaur.
I can be somewhere if he wants. We'll figure it out one day. What's up?
Oh man.
Hello, how are you?
I might have some recipes.
Aside from all the crazy shit that they about the same as always.
It's understandable, given life's crazy nature of always being unpredictable.
Is what it is. Look, I forgot how heavy this bloody thing is. Of course it's fucking
Why are
heavy.
you holding on to it? Don't you have a means maybe to just like store it?
Well, this is technically attached to the arm itself, so it's a giant fist. And I'm not taking. I'm too lazy to take the armor off. It's a bitch to take off.
That's understandable.
Flux issues. Just in case something stupid happens again, I'm at least armed.
I would say you're definitely armed.
Pretty much. How are you, Squeaky?
They just like me for real.
Oh, I see.
I get it. That's crazy.
I was crazy once.
Yeah?
No. No.
They put me in a room, a rubber room with bees, and bees make me crazy.
Oh.
The fuck?
A rubber room with bees, not the bees. Anything but the bees.
And they think it's hip to fuck bees.
Huh.
Actually, that's not true. I don't know. The one bee fell out. They seemed pretty cool.
But do you know what is true about bees?
One of the girlfriends is a bee. So.
Hmm? There's a bee behind you.
Up.
Did you know?
I saw a guppy on Metagram. One of the girlfriends is a bee.
Oh, wait.
So.
Did you know, fun fact about bees, they stop flying when it's nighttime.
It's
understandable.
Yes, there was a controlled experiment where there was a bunch of bees in a cylinder of glass, and they turned off the lights and they all flew to the ground. It's like a biological clock, but for bees. They also make
Also in
bees
winter,
that
bees
can...
tend to... They will isolate the male bees outside the hive and let them freeze to death while all the female bees stay inside and keep warm.
That's savage.
And also, scientists use bees to detect explosives.
I am now no longer a woman.
Yes. It's very interesting how they do
You
it
were a
too.
woman? Yeah, Dylan turned me into a woman for like 10 minutes. It's fine. I slapped Toko Adar as a Wobbuffet, though. It was really funny, because he said I had nice tits and it looked really good, and I was like...
Congratulations.
Understand.
But yes, they basically trained bees that whenever they smell the explosive residue of an explosive, they would feed them sucrose water. So whenever bees smell the residue of the explosives, they'd instinctively stick out their tongue for a treat. And when they did that, the scientists knew that's the factor of them detecting explosives. Basically training bees. So a lot you can do with
I had
training.
read that they're like almost 10 times better at detecting explosives than dogs.
That's crazy.
Let's see, what else? What other bee facts do I know? Alright, Queen Slayer bees. That's a good one. That's a good fact I remember. I got this from an old movie that I was watching recently. Like, apparently 500-ish years old. And apparently, if a queen doesn't produce the effective male offspring, one of the worker drones will rise up and go on to kill the queen bee so a new one can be put in its place to make effective offspring.
Oh, wow.
Yes, very interesting. Protecting a hive and all that. I think it was called Beekeeper. It's an old movie. You should look it up sometime.
I will look into it. Very interesting.
Any other bee
Quiet
facts?
here.
It's fine.
Just the process of how they choose the next queen when it isn't the queen being killed by a worker.
Ooh, now that I don't know. Do tell.
So for bees, when they're choosing... Sorry.
Welcome back, Miss Mercury.
For bees, when they're choosing the next queen, they take like 6 or 7 female bees, treat them as if they were the queen, and whichever one evolves first into the queen becomes the queen. And that one goes to the actual queen of the hive, tears her head off, goes to the other bees that were being pampered to become queens, tears their heads off, and then declares herself the queen.
Bees are brutal.
That's for common honeybees.
And for the non-common honeybees?
They probably shouldn't be doing.
What is it, like gladiatorial fight to the death?
I understand probably why they would be.
Non-common ones, they tend to birth a princess, and they grow that way.
Is there a law?
I see.
Oh.
How are you doing this fine day or afternoon?
I'm good. Because your presence is very jarring.
I think it's mostly due to there is a correlation between surprised individuals and the distance.
I understand now.
Bloody, is there good stuff happening over there now, or is it?
Well, pleasure to see you. Nice to meet you, citizen.
There was good stuff. There has been good stuff happening over there.
It is good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well.
I don't know where they.
For I am Metaman, hero of the Metaverse. I stand for truth, justice, and universal freedom. For I am Metaman, hero of the Metaverse.
I just got my first paycheck.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Is it enough?
That's good. I don't have to rely on my parents for giving me like 120 credits a month.
That's very good. Very good.
They have a hero complex.
It's not a complex, I actually am a superhero. Now I do actually have a complex called the Mental Lair.
I could make a joke here.
Sheer curiosity.
I don't know if it's the right group's humor.
Are superheroes an actual thing in this land?
What?
You can call
It's
yourself a superhero.
those wordplay
But basically
jokes.
people who use whatever abilities and gifts and skills that they have and use them in coalition with capturing and or beating the bad guys. Typically like to align themselves with that title.
You look like someone who needs a bottle of water. Give me one of them.
Hero complex, I find it quite simple, really.
Here you go.
There we go, I made the joke.
I'm so proud. I knew someone.
It's been noted and documented that you like those types of jokes. I'll continue making them.
Thanks.
Oh, well, have a wonderful day. I'm up and away!
But yes, heroes belong in storybooks. Here's my input on that.
I don't really swing one way or another when it comes to heroes and villains.
I would disagree. Being a hero is a simple statement. My confusion came from the term superhero, which is affiliated with comic books.
People just seem to believe down here it's taboo to be saying you're a hero. Usually it's just you live or you don't.
Oh, well,
There's mixed philosophies down in
being
Severa.
self-proclaimed hero is definitely a bit strange. But all you need to do to be a hero is simply, for example, save somebody that is drowning. You don't need to stop a nuclear bomb. It's mostly contextual.
And thus, now you understand.
Though,
Hero complex.
that one looks like one of those, I believe they call them, in the book they call them action figures.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I agree.
I think my thought process comes from where I'm from. As much as it's weird to say it that way.
That makes sense. But for me personally, it's one of those things of like, I don't know, just go do the right thing. What do you need a title for it?
Well, there is a correlation between having somebody that has a good reputation and a positive amount of energy around them and authority, and a lower crime rate overall. Maybe they are making the rounds to enforce such possibility.
In that case, I wish there were more of them, because unfortunately the crime rate here is horrendous.
Well, he seems to be only a single individual. It's why most authority organizations operate in groups and squads.
I wholeheartedly agree.
I mean, in my opinion, the best thing we can do is just hope that the ZMF get their things together soon. I've been doing my best to keep up with that.
I'm sure that they are working on it.
I think they're still trying
The
to...
organizations here are very crooked, I've been told. So I've been on my guard.
It's the ones definitely here in Severe City, yes.
Last I checked, I think I think they're still trying to liquidate Palace. I can't be sure if that's where they're at the moment. It's been a while.
According to the news reports, yeah.
Right.
Like I said, beyond the scope of Severe, it's anybody's game. Could be one way or another, but here, definitely, things will twist and back and forth all the time.
Well, it seems to be expected considering the environment is so wide scale. Even the smallest of planets tend to
we might want to scoot over.
Some crime rate, but the larger the environment, the looser the authority grip is on them.
Hello, Mr. White.
Hello, sir.
Pleasure to see you again, as always.
Is Jim close?
No, actually, we're definitely open, but seems that people are kind of scattered about at the moment. But of course, you're free to use the facilities as you need.
I understand. He's okay. How are you?
I'm doing perfectly well. Recently just applied.
And she's not with
So I'm
Kelly or
waiting to
Nat.
hear back on my application. Hopefully I'm going to be working here full time.
Oh, good luck. What wish? Good luck.
I wish you luck as well. It seems to be a good profession to simply help people with their own physical health.
She's right there.
That's the idea. I believe that there's a...
Oh no. Take walk. You have good day, all of you.
Take care, Mr. Moy. See you around.
Likewise.
2 seconds from putting in a security alert for you.
I was so scared. I didn't know where you were. Oh, oh my god. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. As long as you're okay.
Good afternoon.
It's just like Geldir took off, and then you took off, and then I was just like, oh, okay, where did I go? I know Geldir says he had a phone call or something, but
There is a
that's
small
good. At
purple
least you're fine.
individual standing on the newsstand.
Yeah, they tend to do that. It's their thing.
It's a good segue into a very funny philosophical question I came up with maybe 30 minutes ago. Who would win, a gremlin or a goober?
The way of the land.
Gremlin or a...
Or a goober?
Oh, that's fair.
Now I personally
as a
think...
goober.
I don't know, I just saw it on Metagram once. And it was like a weird, like little white thing that was like very small. Now I personally think a goober would win the social standpoint because everybody loves the goober. But the gremlin would win on the physical standpoint because it has all the gremlin energy. So it's like clashing together.
Alright, sorry to
Very
out
interesting.
Russian man.
Oh?
Yes, this is why it's a philosophy question. They jetpacked them.
I figured you weren't, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
I understand.
Much deep thought.
I'm pretty sure I can hunt one of you down easily.
I'm sure if we had to think about who would win, a gremlin or a goober, I think that in the context of the conversation, she's right. Goober.
I see. They definitely win at the social standpoint. That's fair. This was a good
How's it going,
point of
guys?
time.
You guys want to come in and use the gym?
No, I was looking for Butch.
Where did I go?
Butch is out today. Usually he's got a bit of a mix-up in his schedule. He's got some time constraints, unfortunately. So he said that he's not going to be available for most Sundays.
I am a figment.
Oh, I understand. He is a rather amusing individual. And ever since he was there at the tournament that happened at the brothel, he was encouraging this woman that was really good at fighting. He got very upset when they lost, so I was very curious if Blackstone trained with them, if he helped them somehow. He's a curious man. He's interesting.
He is indeed very curious. He does have a lot of different quirks and interesting little aspects about him. But he is a man of his own. He's got many secrets.
Yes, he does seem to do a lot of things his own way. That much is for sure.
Also, hi.
Okay, yeah, I might leave soon too. This place closes soon.
It's good to see you.
Have a good one.
Yes. They,
Problem solved.
I couldn't even
I think they would like the question. I think they'd have a fun time answering the question. What do you think?
I think you should definitely ask them the question.
I have a question for you. Of philosophy and funnies. Who would win? A gremlin or a goober? Because on the one hand, the goober wins from the social standpoint because everyone loves the goobers. But the gremlin wins from the physical standpoint because it has the gremlin energy. So much so, yes. This is why it's philosophy. It takes deep thought to contemplate.
Yeah, I will. Later. Hey, Mega Man.
I see, I see. I see, I see.
Goober.
General
So,
consensus is
so far
goober.
So far.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Any of us have input?
Well, personally, I've seen gremlins be more dangerous and causing accidental deaths, so... It's like water bucket on door. Looks very funny until you realize that Genie got very fragile bone. And then
Oh no, it seems I've caused some infighting.
Oh no, they're very upset. I think you've said something.
I've caused infighting in the ranks. Oh dear.
Give it a moment.
Good
I want to
job.
see how this plays out.
Yes, I'm curious. I need to sit down for this.
Indeed.
Well,
They're
I
making,
do not
they're making
know
very strong points here.
what this goober is meant to be, but I know what the gremlin is.
He doesn't even know what a goober is. My god.
Oh no, they're missing context. You'll have to elaborate the definition of a goober.
A goober is something that everybody loved. They're silly and goofy and usually very, very small. Everybody loves a goober.
Well, if that's the case, then the goober probably has allies. Meanwhile, the gremlin probably has enemies. So... I believe I would agree with goober then.
Okay,
Goober will have allies, yes? Gremlin will have enemies.
Everybody should know this. You should ask that question wherever you go. It'll be funny.
I'm sure you'll get different responses according to the groups that you're with.
I mean, it would depend on a lot, right? Like, if goober is very goober, then everyone love. Perhaps goober never need to learn anything because everyone's taking care of the goober. And the gremlin might become more dangerous because independent, have more enemies who have to do everything themselves. But goober also has friends which can help them and teach them, which means goober probably has bigger chances of personal growth and achievement with their allies. But the gremlin would have to survive all enemies without allies, so gremlin that... I would say old gremlin, very dangerous, I would say then. Old gremlin probably win. Young gremlin, no.
Okay. What about an old goober then?
Well, I believe that it is that the goober's age probably doesn't matter that much because with community and friends, goobers are most likely going to make it old anyway.
I see.
Not same for gremlin.
Alright.
Would be like where we from. Where we from? You old in coalition do not mean that you are dangerous. But for instance, in there we went in the mega building. If there is someone old who's grown up in the mega building from youth, I would suspect they know how to defend themselves.
Yes, there's a specific saying where I come from. I need a minute to remember it. Beware the old man in the profession where people die young.
I suppose that is true, but
usually it's used for swordplay people.
On my knowledge of this place so far, it doesn't seem that people need to die. It's just your medical technology is horrible, and your living conditions are less than ideal. Why do all of you have microplastics in your blood? We thought we had got something wrong when we got the blood bags. Why is there microplastics in the blood?
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't.
Because there's plastic in the water, and the water hasn't been filtered, and people drink the water, so then the water goes into your body, and then you have microplastics in your blood.
I'm not really from here.
Oh, you get a filter.
Like just a physical filter.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't tell if they're a tiefling or a really eccentric oni. I can't tell.
I am sorry.
It's an honest
Perhaps
question.
I'm being too judgmental. If you're dealing with all of
Which is
these
why I
monsters,
don't
then
just
perhaps
assume.
it is
Ella
understandable
is
why
a
some
very
people are a
curious
bit less
individual.
than-
Don't take it to any offense.
Yes. I've seen a lot.
Are we talking about XC's xenotype again?
They were asking if you were a tiefling or an oni.
They're not a thief.
Of course, right. They're from modern. They're from the modern ones. They don't know tiefling.
I remember.
Teeth,
Why people...
as in, how do I put this?
T-I-E-F.
T-I-E-F. Teeth. Not teeth, not like the things in your mouth.
How would you explain a tiefling?
I guess you would goggle D&D and show them it, I guess.
Well, no, a tiefling is an entity that's born of the spawn of a demon and a human.
Yes, and they made a very old board game about it forever ago.
I don't think that you're a demon. I want that to be clear.
Also could just... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's just cosmetic. I see.
No, their xenotype is an impid.
Huh.
They're not in fairy tales. Demons are real. There was an
I
entire
suppose I
invasion
need to
of
get
demons
better
that
to
took place
explain
last
this.
year
But, long story short...
within this district.
Coalition is across many planets. Not all are as hospitable. There are different xenotypes.
Oh, that
Genetic
makes sense.
modification
You're
to the human form
It's not
to
something
make
to panic
them
about.
more
Just want you to
capable
know
of
they're
surviving in
not
different
just
environments.
something you imagine.
I see. You're not natives, that makes sense.
We're not too sure how they ended up on planet, but they ended up on planet and it devolved into more of a tribal culture with time.
I see.
But, originally, her people are, well, a proud heritage in its own way, even if she doesn't...
Yo, it's RimWorld lore! That's a good one to see in the metaverse. I see.
So I have noticed
Don't sign any contracts.
Your demons are associated with fire, and well, yes, that does tend to cause people to believe that she is this demon. But we consider
And
that a
don't make
little
any
bit
deals.
racist.
They usually like to make deals by
Oh.
shaking hands.
They're gonna struggle so hard with the Fae. I'm realizing that now. I hope they don't run into any Fae. I don't know if they've been told about that yet. We should probably explain Fae to them, just in case.
Oh, so Fae
I mean,
are like funny little
who are the
pranksters,
Fae?
but some of them are very tricksy. They come from a different realm. They're kind of like demons. Like demons are from hell. They come from a place called the Feywild. Think of it like nature, but it's very chaotic. And it's very imaginative. Things that, like... Is Santa Claus also real? Yes, Santa Claus is real.
Oh, no, actually, no.
There's many of them. I'm pretty sure.
They work in a network.
Yes. But yes, Fae are very dangerous for the specific reason that if they word a sentence right and you give them your name, then you are theirs.
Here's the thing.
It's very bad.
Did you ever do anything naughty?
I suppose she's now going to have a philosophical argument with you about what is naughty in her culture and what is not.
Though it's not necessarily what is naughty in her culture, it is what is naughty in the perspective in the eyes of Santa Claus.
He has a list, you know.
Then, yes, she is incredibly naughty. As the 64 hamburgers can attest.
Now, don't even get me started on beholders, my god.
Stop, you can't talk about those.
We can't talk about those.
Surely the same with sin. No. Sins are pretty cut and dry.
Hello.
Previous.
As are virtues. Those are pretty well-defined concepts. And unfortunately, they also have embodiments. They are physical aspects, being who embody them. When they come around, they also, yes, try to coerce and or facilitate certain arrangements and or engagements with other individuals.
I am very glad we don't have to deal with these things at home.
Right. Oversleeping and kicked by...
I believe they're referencing sloth.
Wait, well, okay, yes, that would be sloth.
They're here.
However...
They're here.
I don't know that that would work the way that you want it.
What do we do here?
Because for you to go out and seek sloth,
People just kind of
means that you're not
sit around
being
and
lazy. It means
talk.
that you're working hard, which doesn't necessarily
Talk about
tango
anything
with what
funny.
sloth wants.
Sometimes? Is this sometimes? No, not really. Honestly, it's not a very wacky place.
I do not believe that the sin of oversleeping would cause you to oversleep.
I'm all about,
You're the one who
bringing
oversleeps.
joy and
There's
whimsy
not some
to all of these
mythical thing
deprived
causing you
joy
to
and whimsy
oversleep.
places, but if this place does not have any of that, then what is the point of doing that here? Wait, no, it does have no, it has it in slight pockets, and I could exploit those pockets and make more.
I like looking at your hands when you talk.
I think when we return home, we should give AC a chemistry book.
Have a mind of their own sometimes.
She does not quite seem to understand the
not
waste
just say no.
compounds that are starting to pile up in her brain when she sits up and do nothing but eat hamburger out of the fridge.
Why is there a problem with eating hamburgers?
In the middle of the night?
What's wrong with that?
When you should be sleeping?
A midnight snack never hurts
All
anybody.
times are hamburger times.
I
Too
am
much
not
of anything
being
can
a
cause
bigot.
you death.
What?
Oh, is this gonna get spicy
Too
again?
much of anything can cause death. So do burgers. If you have too many, you can die.
Cholesterol.
Not for me.
Yes. The veins.
Unless your anatomy really allows you to eat that many.
Alright, you're gonna love this. For her to get the equivalent of one meal, she has to eat 50
I can't have too
cheeseburgers.
much of anything.
Did you consult the nutritionist?
Why is that the fact you hang on the most?
Because it's the first fact you told me.
Okay, fair.
Kind of looks funny. They're kind of like very out of place here.
I'm gonna ask a knight the question. Swatch her.
Well, I mean, so are you.
Okay.
She does better every day.
Oh, should I change myself?
Segue, I possess a query for you.
They're pretty smart.
Don't make me hit your reset button tool.
I may have an answer.
I possess a query for all of you who have time to answer it. It's a question of philosophy and hilarity humor. Who would win? A gremlin or a goober?
Why would you do this? Why would you do this?
Well, isn't that a bit of an issue?
Right, you wouldn't know this one because you're like me. I learned this from the internet. The terms of goofy people.
If you just like
Like a goober is small and adorable. Everybody loves a goober and like very small and funny. But a gremlin's like She's a
Take off
gremlin,
your helmet,
technically.
and then I can.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think that's accurate. I think I've heard of gremlins, but they don't look quite like that. They look nasty.
Besides, if I take off this helmet, there'll just be a
Maybe she
little
can answer the
chaotic
question.
mischief,
Yeah.
evil,
Fuck, how many helmets you got under there?
nice mischief.
Inside,
I don't know.
and you meet with one of the.
What's
I'm
the
not
name?
allowed to take this off.
Elise.
Oh.
Pardon me, Elise.
It's like a magic condom. You just like always have to like keep it on.
They're currently talking about condoms right now.
I see.
What?
I possess a
Hello?
question for you. Yes.
Oh shit, you're the lesbian. Hi.
Hello. That doesn't affect me. I'm fine. Either way, I possess a question of philosophy for you, as well as the hilarity humor of the world. Who would win in a fight? A gremlin or a goober?
Come on.
Hmm.
Are you going to be looking after
I have caused one civil war asking this question.
Or a goober. Gremlin goober. Gremlin goober. Gremlin because I think that they're more like I'm gonna kill you.
I see, and
It's
that's...
like doesn't look like they would kill you, but could kill you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's 1 for gremlin and 3 for goober.
It's just usually they can't.
I can't wait to see what.
My argument for both sides is the goober wins at the social standpoint because everybody loves the goober. But the gremlin wins at the physical standpoint because it has that patented gremlin energy. It's like 2 unstoppable forces.
You know when something's like, I don't know, it's funny. Like there's like an angry kid almost. You know, something small that can't do anything, but they're just mad at everything. They're just adorable. It's hard to describe.
Talking about
People
Alexander
like
right now?
those.
Currently, everybody thinks the goober would win. The goober's currently winning in the poll.
People like kindness.
Yes. Would you like the question, Eldrick?
Sure. What's the question?
Who would win in a fight, a gremlin or a goober?
Gremlin. I say gremlin.
I'll give you my
Talking like a
standpoint.
fist fight?
I'll give you my standpoint. The goober wins in the social standpoint because everybody loves goobers.
I think it's more of a
But the gremlin wins at the physical standpoint because it has the patent gremlin energy. It's like 2 unstoppable energies meeting each other. The goober can have allies, but the gremlin has the power. That's someone else's argument. So who do you think would win? A gremlin or a goober?
Okay,
Meanwhile, I have been crawling inside of a cut-up carcass of a dinosaur. Fear my stink. Fear my stink. Fear my
Do I
stink.
want to know why?
It was the dinosaur.
It was
Yeah.
the dinosaur that was trying to eat the hologram, and then apparently they killed it and was.
Like, Mort wanted the spinal cords to turn into a whip.
Why did they make you of all people
Huh.
do
If we're talking like a
that?
fist
Why?
fight, definitely it would be the gremlin because the a lot more energy, bit more aggressive, bit more
I was about
tricksy.
to touch you, but
If we're
why
talking
did
like
you
Okay.
if you're able to if you're able to recruit somebody, yes, it'd be the goober.
Okay.
Fine, okay.
Then that's
1-on-1,
2
gremlin
for
would win.
Alright, 2 for gremlin and 4 for goober, depending on the situation. Okay.
I'm having a towel.
Oh. Careful that the
It's going against the ceiling and coming back down on them. I see their
Make sure the stairs don't get slippery.
Appreciate you.
All
Let
of
the
their
water go.
nastiness is now on the ground. You probably just walking over that.
Beautiful. Are you going to clean the place?
Why? What the
Well,
fuck?
I've already been.
It's downstairs now.
I've already had to
It's downstairs.
like
It's not our problem.
smears of
Oh,
blood.
it's a power washer.
This
You too can harness the energies of water in the palm of your hand.
Step on the stairs or step on a flat surface?
Right.
kind of already been doing that.
Realistically, I'm supposed
Oh, pressure washer, not power. Pressure.
Well, technically,
No,
power
it
and pressure
uses
washer
a
is the
lot
same
of-
thing.
Which one? That one?
It just uses build-up pressure to shoot water out at a very quick pace to cut through dirt.
What's it covered in?
But I understand your sentiment.
It's not really a weapon. It's just a tool for
A
cleaning.
large guy was trying to kill people, so...
Hang on. I think I got this.
Crystal that.
You too can wield such a lethal instrument. I mean, I'm enjoying
Stick it
this.
down somebody's throat.
Yes. There's something called a super soaker that you can buy at stores. You too can harness the power of water. For the cheap price of $5.99 credits with the period in it.
Besides, I think
Right.
that's more for medical.
Would you like a water
If
gun?
you come with me, I can get you one at the bar. They have some down there.
At the bar,
Excuse me,
the
the
closed
big,
bar,
big
right.
man.
Okay.
You may harness nature in the palm of your hand.
Sorry. Pardon her.
Pardon me. Pardon you.
They're in good spirits.
Sound like a married couple.
Well then, you know what? We'll make sure that you're trained on how to properly use a water gun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Sorry,
the
what, are there
industrial
more people
place is
who are-
rather bad.
No,
Yeah.
this is the collective of individuals who were up here. I'm assuming that the streets are closing soon.
Right, that is in 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Hmm.
I guess I did have my
Go ahead and
fun.
change then.
We should start heading back to the first street. Have fun getting your water power weapons. Let's go. I've caused my mischief for the day.
Not too close. We might as well start getting out here.
Watch the water on the stairs.
I don't know her name, but she moved it.
Aurora. She makes all the fancy dresses I wear. This is a good
You
day.
know, I just go to the thrift store.
Well, I have to dress to impress, I think. And it's paying off, mind you.
It's what?
It's paying off. Dressing to impress.
But who do you mean?
Well, it impressed you, didn't it?
It wasn't the dressing that impressed me. Okay?
I'd like to think a part of it was that. And to think I was thinking of leaving early. I've caused at least one civil war.
Huh? Is it the goober or the gremlin?
Yes. You saw how quickly she turned on her allies.
Yeah.
But currently the goobers are winning. This is interesting data.
You did say it yourself. Everyone loves a goober.
Everybody loves goobers. You're my little goober. Because I love you. You've gone silent. I can assume you're holding back noises of endearment.
Maybe.
I don't even need to look behind me to understand what's happening. Shall we? Damn.